I'm gonna have the homie Capolero on.
Me and the West Side homie
Capolero.
Wow.
Little, hell yeah.
Doing Tito's, baby. Cheers. Good.
Gotta go check it out, man. That was Capolero.
What's up, Mouse? I see you. My boy. I hope you're doing better. I need to call you.
Oh, you know what? Shout out to Campolito, man. I've been fucking with him, man, lately, man. You know, look, you motherfuckers ain't even knowing. For real. Real talk. For real. Real talk. And I knew right away. As soon as I heard one of his videos, I knew right away. I knew right away he's solid. I knew.
It's hot. Yeah. Yeah, I got the video. It's hot.
Let's get to it. Now, here's your track.
Bang, bang, bang. The haters are gonna hate anyway, any day. Gonna say what they say anyway. Bang, bang, bang.
Radio. Tonight is definitely a late night. What's up, everybody? I just woke up, you know, still out of town. Anyways, I thought I'd bring you another one. And I shouldn't have to tell you, should know better, but you know, smash that like and subscribe. I'm trying to make it to I want to make the 1,000 subscribers or whatever. I don't know. I want to try and monetize some shit. I just want to, it's kind of a goal, you know what I mean? Like, why not? And I got a plan for it. If I could get that far, that would be dope. But like I said, it's not what, I'm just sharing stories because they're fun to share. And you guys seem to like them, so fuck it. You know what I mean? And that's cool. But anyways, here we go. One of my boys, my compa, he was telling me, he just reminded me, he sent me a shout out to you, Eric, my dog. Anyways, he sent me a message. He said, hey, tell that story about that dummy in the rotunda. And so I'm going to tell it. That was my second shoe term. I ended up catching the second shoe. I just got out my first. And so the story's about that and how, like, I don't know, a lot of bullshit happens. You know what I mean? When it comes to, like, just whatever. I don't want to say politics, but yeah, kind of, you know. Anyways, this is what happened. So I'm sitting there. I'm in the cell. I'm in Pelican Bay main line. They used to have something called a close A program or something on the B yard. It was building B8. And I had just finished the shoot term for that attempted murder. And I finished that one. I come out. I was only out there a couple weeks. It wasn't long at all. And I'm sitting there with the homie from Pacoima. Well, I guess some people, I can say their name, Clavo. Shout out to you if you're still around. Like, you know, I hope you're doing good and all that. And so when they were kicking in, it was cool. And one day, and it's like I said, I just barely have to shoot a couple weeks or whatever. One of the homies from Amani, he rolls up and see, okay, you have a dude that has the section. Back then it was the Llavero. It wasn't the Mesa program. It was a Llavero. And so we had the Llavero's the one that runs the whole yard. But then you have dudes that run like the buildings or the sections that they're appointed to, you know. I guess one runs the building and then you have a section, whatever. A, B, and C is 180 Designs, Pelican Bay, level 4, building B8. And, well, there's a dude from San Diego. I'm not going to say his name, whatever. That he had our section. And then the dude from El Monte, I really don't know what his position was, but you know, the multi-Floridas dudes, they're you know, they're with the business, you know what I mean? So I don't know if he had the building, but whatever it was, people listened to him over anybody in that block anyway. And he was a cool ass homie, and he knows who he is if he's watching this. I heard some things. I don't know what standing he's in right now. I heard a couple of different stories. But either way, shout out to him, you know. He knows who he is. And, well, I'm in this building, right? And the homie comes up to me from the morning. He's like, hey, well, actually, he didn't come to me with my celly. My celly had just got there from some whack-ass Mule Creek Mule Creek prison. Some gay-ass shit. but he was caught up in a riot and shit, and he ended up catching level 4 points somehow. I don't remember how, but he didn't catch a shoe term, but he made his way up. Well, here I am, and I'm fresh out the shoe. Well, he hasn't done a pegada yet, you know, a hit. He hasn't done one, and so the homie went to him, and he said, "Hey, check it out. There's this guy next door, you know, your neighbor over here, some dude from, I'm not even gonna say where he's from or his name, because out of respect for his neighborhood, and him, I don't fuck his name, but I'm not gonna say it, but he's just from wherever he's from, doesn't matter, you know. The dude is a rat, and he's in my paperwork. You guys see my paperwork? He's one of the guys in my paperwork, and his real name's in there. Anyways, point being, the homie came up and said, "Hey, check it out, dog. This fool gotta get hit. He's your neighbor, blah blah. Like you're on deck." But he didn't tell me that. He told my celly. The thing is, with celly, sometimes they know that loyalty is real, and I'm like, "Well, hey, check it out, dog. Hey, with all due respect, the answer is yes. First of all, because you know they ask. You know, they'll be like, hey, you know, food is taken care of. You know what time it is. If you're a homie or whatever, you know what I mean. You know what you gotta do. You know what I mean, like we need you. You're up on deck, like I said. But I was like, check it out. The answer is yes, of course. But I'm rolling with his ass, and he's like, well, no, Mouse, this ain't about you. It's the homie. You know what I mean. And I was like, it doesn't matter. That's my celly, bro. You know what I mean, I'm gonna roll with him. We're gonna roll together. And then he's like, all right, fuck it. That's right. That's how we get down. I go, it's for the outside. You know what I mean? So that was the plan. And so then my celly's like, no, you ain't gotta go, fool. You just got, what the fuck? Baby, why you always texting while I'm fucking telling the story? Anyways, sorry. So what happened was, that's just crazy. It's like she knows, you know what I mean? But pause. This is what happened. So I tell the homie, I said, check it out. We're together, we roll together, we ride together, all that shit. You're my celly, and okay. Women, crazy as fuck. But anyways, baby, I love you. All right, you're gonna see this video. You're gonna see. All right, it's hard being out of town. This is a pause. This is a commercial break. Pause for commercial break. Because I guess I don't know. It causes people to think bad thoughts, and don't think bad thoughts. No, I'm out here just working. I'm getting ready right now. In 30 minutes, I'll be on the job site. It's fucking whatever fucking time it is. It's like 8:30 p.m. At 9, I'm out. But anyways, back, and we're back. Back to the fucking story. This is what happens. So I tell myself, I said, nah, you know what time it is. Before we're going to roll together, we ride together, we're rocking together, doing this. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let you go by yourself. How the fuck am I going to do that? You just got the shoe. I don't care. Fuck this place. You know what I mean? And fuck the bullshit. Let's ride. So he's like, cool. So I told the homie from Monte, and I was like, from Florida, I was like, hey, so it's on. He goes, fuck it, dog. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Because all riders are riders. You know what I mean? And so he's like, I'm going to bring you, don't trip. So he comes rolling back. He slides under the cell door. That fool, he was like, I don't know. There's like 6 or 7 pieces right there. You know, and people don't know, pedazo, fucking fierro, filero, whatever the hell. Anyways, and it was fucking, they're beautiful. You know what I mean? Got a list of, excuse me. Just take your pick, you know? So I'm like, oh, I want this one. The homie's like, I want this one. So we just take our pick of ones we want, slide the rest back, and he bounces out. Well, we spent the whole night, because see how it's done? This is how you know when motherfuckers, this is the difference between the 180 and level 4 and maybe other places. We were packed and ready to go. They already know. So we stayed up all night partying, as we call it. Party was getting drunk on fucking on coffee, literally coffee, drinking coffee, staying up, because you can't sleep. You can sleep at night before it's supposed to happen, the first movement in the morning. So who can sleep, right? So we sat there telling war stories and shit, laughing, joking around, drinking coffee all night, watch the sun come up without being able to see the sun, you know, because you can't see shit. But you know what I mean? And I packed up my shit. He packed up his shit. So here we go. It's about, in the morning it's coming. The chow time's gonna come. It's whatever time, early. And I got my mattress is rolled up and I got my bag on top of it with all my property, my name in there with a piece of paper in there with my last name. And on his shit rolled up, bag, already got a big old plastic bag with all his shit in his property, his name put in it and set on the top bunk. And this is so when after it goes down, the SEALs come to our shit. I mean, like, obviously it's premeditated, so they just, because they'll grab all your shit, it'll be mixed up. Who knows when you'll see your shit again, or you won't, because you'll be mixed in with his. You get his shit, you get your shit, whatever. I mean, you know what I mean. So anyways, and so what you do is you packed up ready to go. So they come in, they just grab your bag and walk and go out. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, because you're going. So everything's packed up, ready to go, all perfect. So we're going to go out there, we're going to handle our business. I told him, all right, I'm going to hit him high, you hit him low. You know what I'm saying? This way, like I said, don't be stabbing me, fool, because that'd be happening and missing and shit. Like, got him. And so, yeah, that'd be fucked up, And then, because you're not going to get away with it. You're not there, especially. So, right. We're pumped up. We're sitting there fucking packing. Hearts ready, our mind, we're in the fucking straight warrior soldier fucking mode. It's like, not ready to go. The fucking devil's in us already. We're going to handle our business. Puro su 13 SUR13 Campolero. Anyways, I'm being a jackass. All right, look, so this is what's happening. So, right before chow in the morning, fucking the dude who from San Diego who had the section came to our cell door. He knew we were going to hit this food. He found out. And, that sounds crazy, right? He found out. Well, I guess the right hand wasn't telling the left hand what was going on. And when he found out, he freaked out. And he came to our cell. Because they released him. They start from that side or that side. But we're like in the middle. So they hit the corner cell first. This fool came straight to our cell. He's like, hey, give me the Fierro. Give me the Dominic Fierro. And I'm like, what? What the fuck you talking about? Give you the... you don't give the fucking... your piece back. You get a piece, you use that motherfucker. First of all, you never give it back without being used. You ask for, or they give it to you, or you ask for whatever. You use that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But you also don't like. How you gonna give it to someone and take it back? Well, they did. This motherfucker took it back. We're like, what? He came over and said, hey, I need both of your pieces. And we're like, damn, are we in trouble? What do we do? We're like, now we're wondering what the fuck's going on. We're already in the zone. We're in our straight killer zone. We're going to get this. And nah, he said, just give him back. We're like, all right, we're looking around. Get some help or something, like, meaning that, like, to get a second opinion or something. Like, and so I asked him, why? Go, why, fool? Like, I'm not going to give it back at first. We did, but he's like, it's not going to go down. You guys ain't supposed to hit it. You're not supposed to hit him. We can't lose two good camaradas, whatever. I'm like, so what do you mean? We're all good. Everybody here is fucking good, dog. We're talking about you can't lose and blah, 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 blah. And he's like, no, my celly from, what's better to use? The name or his celly was his celly, we'll just say. And, He was a homie, but he was maybe more of a homie. Paisa was don't even fucking matter, dog, because we're all the same, we're all together. But the homie was from where he was from, but he was more Paisa, and but it didn't matter, you know what I mean? Especially then, you know what I mean? The word resident didn't exist then. He's a resident, Nah, you're Sureño, period. You know what I mean? Straight up, and maybe his English was not as good, and I don't know if it's better. Fuck, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say neither. I'm not gonna. He knows who he is too, and shout out to him if you ever seen this and if you remember. Well, this is what happened. That dude who had the section, he was from San Diego, which is all shout out to San Diego. That was a celly. They didn't get along. And since he was the mouthpiece, he had that section. He kind of was trying to bully him or whatever. The dude's younger. And so he like basically didn't want him as a celly no more. So he put him up for the back because he figured he killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll have this guy hit the fucking rat. Because once again, they didn't have S&Y back then. The motherfucking PCs would be on the main line and just waiting. Just waiting. That's a horrible life to live. Just waiting to get hit, you know? Well, because they knew it's going to come out regardless. Well, so what happens is he wanted his celly to hit this fool so they'd both be gone because you're guaranteeing you're going to get caught. So this way, you got it this way. Hey, I get a new celly. I have to be set up with this cat and take care of the trash, right? Well, when the homie Monte came, I don't know why. I don't know how they didn't coordinate. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is when he came to our door, who I had way much more respect for. And it has nothing to do with the area. It's the person itself. Because that person that came to our cell door was fucking, he was with it, you know? Well, the other cat, I don't know. He was just, whatever he was. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, the point being, it wasn't going to happen. He said that this dude had to do it. And I was like, why? We're already ready, dog. We're strapped. We're ready to go. We're packed. And he's like, nah, this guy's got to do it. He's got to do it. He was adamant about it. He wanted to get rid of his celly. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, we're like, whatever. Fine. We slid him back. When we get released and he goes, he runs, gets, I don't know what the fuck he did with him. Obviously, he ran back to his cell or whatever. But then it didn't go down. So chow time came. Obviously, they're releasing. So we go, and they're doing 2 tables at a time. So it's 8 people, 4 per table. And so they released, what is that, fucking 4 cells, right? That's 8 people, do 4 cells. And then we walk out to our section. And then they open up the rotunda door. It's called rotunda. It's like a hallway, to all the sections. And then to the chow hall. So then you step in, and the door closes. And you freeze. Pause. Nothing happens, because that's time when you should get busy right there. And then if nothing happens, then they open up the other door. You walk into the chow hall, and the chow hall is small. It's not like a fucking regular yard and shit. The 180s. It's tiny, and it's just the table is like 2. You got a gunner on each side, no warning shots. I mean, it's fucking small. They're killing people. Motherfucker there. It's for real. And that's it. So that's what they would do. You come out the chow hall, they pop the door, you go in, they close it, they wait, let you handle your business. This way nobody gets, no seals or nothing get hurt or involved or whatever. And then they open the other one if nothing happens or whatever. And plus, in the ceiling, they have I'll explain that in a second. So we open, they'd open. The next 8 go in. That's us. We go in there. They close the door. Nothing happens. Whatever. Door opens. We go to the chow hall. So we're in the chow. We're eating. I see the homie from Florida. He's like, hey. He didn't say hey. Excuse me. He looked at us like, what's up? Nothing. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, what the fuck? Whatever. You can only say so much. We weren't doing sign language back then. So that was it. We go back to ourselves. Nothing happened. During the day, that fool comes sweeping from my money and shit. He said, what the fuck, dog? I go, what do you mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? I tell him like that. He's like, what do you mean? He goes, how? Because the vecino, the neighbor, is the one getting hit. So we're trying to be all low key about it. And then he's like, oh, check it out. What happened, fool? I was like, hey, that fool fucking from San Diego, he came and he took the fucking pieces back. And he's like, what? What the fuck you mean? He come back. I said, beats me. He goes, we're ready to go. Suited and booted. You know what I mean? And he's like, oh, that's crazy, man. Fuck. Hold on. And he swept his way over there. He started talking. He hears a little argument. He's like, what the fuck? And he came back and he goes, you know what? Hold on. And then he goes to a couple other cells and he grabs some fucking soups and some coffee and some candy bars or some dope ass shit. And he slid under the door. He said, here, dog, This is for you too, just because, you know what? Man, my apology. I'll get you right now. Then he went to fucking, I don't know how the fuck, some time passed, we'll say he ended up getting word to the Llavero, and then they came back, they shoot us some more shit, just out of just their cora, out of their heart, you know what I mean, for being ready, you know what I mean, and then food, and then they're taking it from us. We're like, what the fuck? We're pumped up, and we're like, and just their apologies, like, hey, fool, man, that fool fucked up. That fool fucked up. He should have never fucking took that shit back because he wants to get rid of his celly. That shit's foul. Don't worry, that'll be taken care of. But thank you guys. Like our love and shit is extended to you. Like if we got props for doing it, we didn't even do it. You know what I mean? And shit, it like hey, well, good looking. You know what I mean? And our apologies once again because that should have never happened. That fool should never took the shanks back. So cool, we're like, whatever. Still gotta happen, but it hadn't happened yet. Chow time comes, we go to dinner, nothing happens, we come back. Next day, go to dinner, nothing happens, come back, there, pour back. For a couple, I don't know how long passed, a couple of days. I forgot all about it. I thought maybe he made it right or something, I don't know. So I forgot all about it completely. All right. So here we are. We're in chow one day, dinner time. And my celly kicks my leg back. And I'm like, what's up? And he looks at me. And he looks at the other guy. I mean, excuse me. He looks at the dude's gonna get, and he looks at the homie's gonna hit him. And like, let me know. And they're at our table, both of them. You know, the dude, the rat, and the homie who's should have hit his ass already a long time ago. So I've been like fucking, I don't know, days. But he's like, let me know, like, they're at our tables. So when we get, we're the next, 8 at a time, like I said. And so he's like, let me know, it's going to go down right now. So I was like, all right, cool. So we come out the chow hall, we go into the rotunda. They close the door. It was waiting. And it's me, it's my celly, and it's fucking the rat. And it's fucking, the homie's gonna hit him. And it's the homie Tweety Bird from, Tweety Bird from La Rana. Shout out to you, my boy. Get a hold of me. Fuck. You know what I mean? He became, and it's Tweety Bird. And it was, so we got Klaus McClung and Tweety Bird. Me and the homie's gonna hit him. And fucking the rat. And 2 white boys are in there, right? In the rotunda. And we're waiting for it to go down. The white boys don't know nothing about it. They're waiting for it. And there's a pause. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Jeopardy. Nothing. We're like, what the fuck? Then they open the door to the section. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? And I don't know if you know, but you can just imagine, like, it's just, if you're no good, you gotta know. I don't know, it's just crazy as fuck. We're all just waiting. And then the fool's supposed to hit him, tells him, after you. And then the dude's supposed to get hit, goes, after you, no, after you. And then the homie goes, after you, no, after you, no, after you, no, after you. What the fuck? What the fuck? He wasn't hitting him, but he kept on telling him. What the problem was, this fool was so fucking scared, the one who's gonna hit him, that he didn't want to get shot, because there's even a thing in the ceiling, like, they could blast your ass inside the rotunda. He wanted to get him in the door jam, you know what I mean? He figured when they're coming out, there's a door jam, and right there, he could get like, and this way he won't get shot. He was scared to get shot. And so he didn't want to hit him right there. He wanted to hit him in the fucking section. So he kept going, after you. No, after you. No, after you. No, please, after you. Well, look at them like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe that shit was crazy. And he kept on saying it. I swear, to the point where the 2 white boys, well, fuck it, I'll go, shit. So they kept walking through. And once they walked through, then the fucking rat said he knew. He's like, fuck it. He just went for it. He walked through, and he just see him, he tensed up, like, and if a homie was to get him, like, and fucking, This ain't a movie, homeboy. This ain't no motherfucking movie. He might have ratted, but he ain't no punk. That fool turned around, cracked his ass. Bam! Dropped him. Fucking, the fucking shake drops, hits the ground, everybody's eyes are on it, and they like locked up, but then they backed up, and and the fucking, that fool dropped the shank, dog. He dropped that shit. Oh my God. Everybody's eyes, boom, on that shit. Well, the rat was closer to the piece than the homie. So what do you think happened next, huh? The fucking rat everybody, they went, not everybody, but those two went running. But the rat was closer, and he already fucking rung this fool's bell. He gonna pick it up and stab the shit out of him. Now I'm like, I ain't gonna let that happen. And I'm like, so, no! Running, and I was just like, bang! Got that motherfucker, picked that shit up. Whatever happened, and then they're like, at this point, down. Fuck that, I'm trying to get that fool on the ground. It just says on my paperwork on the, it makes so-and-so, I'll call him on my knees and my arms trying to get his ass. and he said, hey, he calls my last name and shit. He says, if you move again, I'm gonna dome your ass. He didn't say dome your ass. He said, I'm gonna fucking kill you, so-and-so, inmate, so-and-so. See what happens? Well, so I stopped, right? All right, fuck it. I'm not gonna get killed right here. And so then I got it, and I just thought I'm gonna get rid of it, right? So I slided to the rotunda. When I slide to the rotunda, fucking my celly, fucking Clavo from the corner, he grabbed that motherfucker and he threw it further down the rotunda. And when he threw it down the rotunda, the homie Tweety Bird from La Rana, who ended up being my celly, he grabbed it, he threw it even further to get rid of it. Everybody caught a shoe turn. Everybody. Not good, you know what I mean? So what ended up happening, so we go, this fool got hit, obviously, you know, got dealt with there, then. And we go to the shoe, like fucking 1, 2, 3, 4 of us for one motherfucker. No bueno. So we go and we catch shoes. I caught, like, they do, like, what they do, this is all everybody's first shoe except for mine. So I caught, like, mine was longer than everybody's too, well, plus my involvement, but the fact that, like, they gave me like a prior. It's like prior. If you're only 15 months before, now it's just going to be 24 or whatever fucking amount was. So my shoe's longer than everybody. My celly became Tweety Bird. Tweety from La Rana. And Clavo, he ended up, I don't know who he ended up with. I don't think he ended up with the homie who was doing it, the first one, the one who was doing the hit. But I don't remember. I don't know how that worked out. But what was crazy was, okay, this is where it gets deep, is I get a kite in because you go to the hole and then you go to the shoe, but it's different because you're already in Pelican Bay, so you're just rolling with your property. Like it's you're going just from one cell to the next, same shit. Well, I get a kite asking my opinion of what I feel should be done to the homie who did a hit. You know what I mean? And because the thing is, it went bad. You know what I mean? He dropped it, and so 4 of us went down for fucking one hit. That's not good, and they're gonna get him. And believe it or not, it was on me. And they didn't ask my for permission. Of course, I'm nobody. They just asked what happened, how I feel about it, because I wasn't supposed to. None of us were supposed to be back except for the one homie. They said, how do you feel about what went down? And I said, you know what? And I sent word back to the people who got at me, and I said, hey, the homie, he handled his business. You know, he did what he could. Shit happens, bro. Shit happens, you know what I mean? And it doesn't always go like a movie. It doesn't always go the way you think it is or you think it will. He did the best that he could, and he got him. But then he dropped it. And I had his back, because that's what we do, you know? Fucking, as just we're homies, dude. We're brothers. And that's what it's all about. And so my opinion is he's straight. You know what I mean? It is what it's fuck the whole. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. We're back here. We're learning. We came to school, shit. Getting more lectures, shit. More schooling. Fuck it. Like, what's wrong with that? We're getting laced up. Because big homes are in the back anyways back then. You know what I mean? So it's all good. The bad part was when I finally came back to the yard, the day and the end of this story, another long ass fucking video. Anyways, sorry about that. When I came back to the yard, because everybody went back to the yard sooner than me because my shoe was longer. Well, when I came back, I swear to you, I'm walking with my cart and I look at the track, you know, and the homies are coming. I see homies walking against the track. It goes one way, they're going against it. There's no rules, but it's standard, whatever. So I knew that some group was coming towards me. And I'm walking down the yard. And as I get closer and closer, I see their faces smiling and their hands are up. Like, what's up, bro? And they see me and I'm like, what the fuck? And I give my hugs and shit. And I'm like, how'd you know it's me? They go, man, you got that walk, fool. You got that walk. You know, it's different. You know what I mean? Like whatever. And it was Tweety Bird, it was Clavo, and then it was the homie. Shout out Spanky for Duarte. That's another story. Duarte Marcelli, he became Marcelli for a minute. And the only reason I'm naming names is because there's no situation involved. Just homie love. Well, I asked, I said, hey, where's Siete? What happened with Siete? Oops. I'm not going to say the rest of where he's from. Oh, I fucked up. Where's the homie at? My bad. Where's he at? And they're like, oh, man, he's messed up. I go, what do you mean? But is he all right? And they're like, yeah. And then I seen him. He was out there. No, nothing happened to him. And he was walking by just talking to himself. I said, hey, dog, how you doing? He said, 5150. It went crazy in there. That's what that shit does to you. If your mind's not strong enough, it's gonna eat away. It's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna fuck you up. It's a lot of good people just doing nosedives off the tier and shit. People, one homie, he was in there like, hey, I'm coming soon, into an event. He hung himself. Like, could you imagine though, you're in a place like that, so serious, and he knew he kind of fucked up, and every day thinking he's gonna get hit. He didn't know about the kite that I got or the one I sent back. That they didn't know and did nothing to him. He was good. But he went crazy. He didn't lock it up. He did not lock it up. But he went crazy. He started talking to himself, and it was real sad. You know, he didn't even barely recognize me. He was like, what's up, dog? It was just weird. Like, it was sad. You know what I mean? So, like, fuck, man, I hope he got out. I hope that, I don't know if he can get better from when you get lost. I don't know if he can be found. You know what I mean? I don't know. But with that, I'm going to end this with, I'm going to have to put in a song. But anyways, all right, everybody. Radio tonight is definitely a late night. Dale gas.
Like in the hard up, but it's too to make it to your car. Let's be trying to pop the straight tape for the taste. Shit, chat, take you down, deep, fat, think the man, lunch, rain, go on, get the big mad taste. Those blood, color, blood, but you might go to a bitch, press, don't do a fuck. Break for break, each other fucking fix. Kill it, throw a bitch, send a hate, need a comment in the bin. Like Tay, let's you count the kid. Call it our boss, calling on lost, and it was the full stores too. Never would fit this to see us on the bench. You're a bitch, come on, monster, a big fuck. Also, John to the left, the A could go dub. Think it's an eye like in the old facade. Or there was a red X-Mos, at least sold off, no loss on the full stage. So I kinda no deal with check with the bitch. When I'm looking by, say fuck in the bitch. Hey, regular little plays, no play. First try to the games that I had to say, but some biggie bird with your lies. Started falling any grounds on the government the past. Like this wrong, that's the lie. It's team like 2-point companion in the eyes. Don't wanna be a good, but don't wanna come back. Kissing, guessing what car lie. Hit your picture, just car block, can't get up in enough. Got far, just go slow, slow. Stop letting your package, I take it slow.
is on my face. Couldn't have done this better. She's too hard coming for me. It's too on again.